that down.
Jazz trail by 3. Outside Favors. Now here's Burks. D right on him. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now here's Hayward. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The Jazz again can't hit it.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
The pass to Kerr. The tray. Rebounded by the Jazz. Hayward with the ball. Dishes it to Burke. Gobert with the screen on entry. Burks kicks to Gobert. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Kerr, the pass to Wall. Burks with the double team. Here's Buckner. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Just a loss of focus there. He lost concentration. He's got to be kicking himself for missing that one.
Now here's Burke, who's guarded by Wong. For New York, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Another shot, and it's good on the way up. Kerr's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The Jazz with the timeout.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak is second.
Well, he's almost unstoppable. He's got so many different ways he can hurt you and put the ball in the basket. And it seems as though he raises his level during the postseason.
The Knicks making a switch here. Booker's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Crowder, he's checked in for Burks. And it's Exum in for Burke. Lots of room. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Crowder's got his first basket of the night.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swings, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Now here's Exum. Tries from 10. Buckner grabs the board. New York trailing. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I caught up with the head coach for Utah. We talked about game 1 and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. New York's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. They get it again. Kerr and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. Aaron Aflalo, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Andre Robertson, he's checked in for Utah.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Up top, Favors. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Now here's Crowder, defended by Kerr. And the shot's good from Crowder.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Pass to Wall. And Exum comes to help. Here's Booker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
Exum kicks to Favors. He dishes it to Crowder. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here's Roberson. Crowder dishes to Exum. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Knicks shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the technical free throw is good. And so it's New York with it. 4-point game. And he gets it to go.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now, here's Exum. Looking for his first basket still on this one. Feeds it to Crowder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Rejected by Wong. On the wing of Flello. Fires from deep. No good from Wong. Jazz trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Exum. Here's Roberson. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Here's Smooth. 7 points in the game. Pass to Buckner. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Now here's Crowder. And Exum gets it to go on the assist from Crowder. Exum's got his first basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's Smooth. To the middle. Here's Buckner. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From past the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Knicks lead by 7. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
It's just been a long-range battle for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
Here's Smooth. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Anthony's shot is off.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And for Utah, Jay Crowder out there with Hayward. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Steele in at the point. Now here's Hayward. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Anthony. Passed along. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Hayward outside. Back to Gobert. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Steele. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Crowder. Buries the 20-footer. Crowder's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Jazz. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
For the finish, hammers it in after taking it the length of the floor.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Now here's Hayward. Pass to Steele. Jazz passing it around. He kicks it to Gobert. Chapman the pass to Steele. Hayward on the wing. The Knicks pull it in. Pass to Porzingis. He feeds it to Carmelo. Passes it to Wall. Anthony on the wing. Now the pass to Porzingis. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Rudy Gobert is second.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards really lit it up on the floor. He dropped in 26 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Here's Crowder after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Exum. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
The Jazz making a switch here. Burks is checked in. Now here's Burke, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Burke kicks to Burks. Favors with a screen on Curry. Now here's Burke, guarded closer. Favors with a wide open look. Another miss by Utah. Here's Smooth. Burke covering. And it's off from three-point range.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Knicks City Dancers. Keep it going one more time. Let me hear for your Knicks City Dancers.
The Knicks leading by 9. Kerr the pass to Wall. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Smooth. He's got 11 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
And you know what? The defenders have that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Now here's Burke. 5 points in the game. Poked loose. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Look at that.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed